The Parson and the Plowman from the Cadbury Tales by Hannah, Sarah, Colin, and Matt. The Parson. So what does the parson entail? The parson is basically the town priest. He had to be patient and kind. He went all around the town helping people. What was the ideal parson? In Chaucer's days, people valued a diligent, hardworking man to be their parson. He needed to be gentle and kind to all. He also needed to be very holy. So some characteristics that Chaucer describes. He was the town priest. He wasn't wealthy. He was educated. He was gentle and diligent. He was charitable, an honorable man. He discipled people. He was humble, and he was valued. So some direct characterizations. A quote would be, "Yet he was rich in holy thought and work." An indirect would be, "To his sheep he gave that he first wrought, and afterward he taught." Another direct would be, "I think there was never a better priest." This is a really important direct characterization because it shows Chaucer's thoughts on him. Indirect, "He stayed at home and watched over his fold, for that no wolf should make the sheep miscarry." He was looked at by Chaucer as a satiric norm. He had no hidden meaning or agenda behind his work. Who is the parson nowadays? Pope Francis can be described as the today's equivalent of the parson. The plowman. Some characteristics of that Chaucer describes the plowman is he's the brother of the parson. He is good and true. He's hardworking. That's one that he highlights a lot. He's young. He's charitable. He gives tithes, which is 10% of his income, and he isn't corrupt. Some direct characterization. He was an honest worker, good and true. Indirect, and then his neighbor as himself, so he loved his neighbor as himself. And so who was the plowman nowadays? The plowman would be somebody that is an honorable man, but isn't famous or wealthy. He is just a good Christian, hardworking man. The end.